Story time. When I lived in Indiana, I'm not gonna say the lady's name, but my ex, we was fighting one day like cats and dogs. Shit went on for days, and she ends up leaving with her kids. I go in the back and take a nap. The back room, take a nap. I wake up to a bullhorn, you know, come out of the house with your hands in the air, all that bullshit. And that's exactly what they said. Come out of the house with your hands in the air. I look out the front door. There's about 50, no, hold on. 50's exaggerating. Probably about 20 state troopers, Johnson County Sheriff, and Whiteland Police. They're hid up behind my neighbor's trees with these guns aimed right at my fucking face. And I walk out with my hands in the air, obviously. And the first thing I said is, I don't know why the fuck you're here, but you boys are way too excited. So after they, you know, handcuff me, and then they say, accused me of holding my ex at gunpoint and wouldn't let her leave the house. I kind of chuckle because my ex is a complete psycho, and I'd always record her. She wouldn't know it. I just look like I'm playing on my phone, but technically I would. It'd be a video, and I'd record everything that this crazy bitch does. And I tell the Whiteland police officer, I said, so what would you say if I told you I got all her comings and goings on video today? He said it'd save you about 10 years in prison, word for word. So, mind you, I'm handcuffed behind my back. The cop says, you know, grabs my phone, asked what the combination was. I told him, nah, bro, and put my damn hands in the front, and then I'll show you. So, they do. One of the cops gets on his little thing and says, what time did she walk in the Whiteland police station? Okay, 11:15, whatever. On the last video of her leaving, of her own free will, cussing me out like a dog, the cop said, wow, she literally had to speed from the house to the police station to file a false report. And fucking hilarious, because time and date stamp on the videos, you can't change it. So, long story short, I looked down the street because they had the whole street blocked off. I looked down the street, and there's my psycho ex behind the barricade. And she proceeds to call my mom here in Florida and tell her that the police have the house surrounded because I was threatening to kill myself. And obviously that was complete bullshit. So yeah, crazy. And then to top that off, I don't know how much later it was, same time frame of time, I disappeared. I didn't want nothing to do with her. I was in hiding from her, okay? This crazy woman, once again, calls my parents down here in Florida, and I'm living in Indiana, and said, my 4-year-old son has been stung by a bee. Short side note, I'm allergic as hell to bees. Big time. She calls him and says that Raylan was stung by a bee, and he's purple in the ambulance, and they need to know exactly where I'm at. Literally told my parents that their grandson was dead. He's purple. Just to try to figure out where the fuck I was at. I can prove every word of everything I just said. Not exaggerating it, all that bullshit. I'll show you the police report if you don't believe me. So, definitely worse than a Lifetime movie.